Okay, the CSS is used to style and styling and layout of your website. Without CSS, your website will look nothing but uh, any website. See, like this website, all layout sections, the all alignment, font size, background color, text color, heading color, link color, the navigation style, positioning, everything is handled by CSS. You cannot do these things in HTML. So you can say HTML is just HTML are just bricks, and CSS is like a steel which can structure and give styling to your website. So let's make it first our first HTML document. HTML starts, HTML ends, head start, head ends, body starts, body ends, title, my first CSS introduction, h1, my CSS introduction. Let's save this as an HTML document. Introduction to CSS, index.html. Let's open that document in browser and see how it looks. See, without CSS it looks like this. Well, there are three ways. This is an HTML tag. H1 is HTML tag. There are various other HTML tags like H2, my H2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you want to know more about HTML tags, you can see our HTML lectures. I am H2 heading, H3, H4, and H5, and H6, H5, H4, H3, H2. Like, and more tags like unordered list. We are doing it. How to do it. What's good in today? Why are we doing this? Okay, there are three ways to apply styling to any CSS element. First is called inline CSS. This method is only used for when you want to apply a styling to only one element. If you think your styling is repeating on every page, then better do not use this method. This method is just for like inline styling. You can start with style. Inside you can give the styling like text align center. Okay, color green, background color pink, padding is spacing up, bottom, left, right, inner spacing. There is a difference between margin and padding. Difference between margin and padding. Therefore creations you can see the I think this is if this margin and padding is same like cell padding and in cell spacing in tables of HTML. If you have if you have studied over HTML lectures, then you understand. See, this is content and this is padding which is inside and margin is outside. I am going to give it padding so this have inner spacing and the borders are not touching the text. Padding top, bottom, left, right, top, left, top, right, bottom, left. It goes clockwise. Top, right, bottom, left. If you give it only padding 30 pixel, it will apply padding to all sides, top, right, bottom, left. See, padding is all sides. If you need padding only for padding top, then specify it only like this, padding top. But right now we need it all sides, so 20 is okay. Font size, let's make it 46 pixel and let's make it all capital letters, uppercase. Text decoration, uppercase. Text transform, text transform, uppercase. You can use IDE like Visual Studio Code. Visual Studio Code, that is great because it's giving you hints what to write. Like, see, these are styles you can apply which you will not find in Notepad C++. You can download Visual Studio Code here and install in your computer. It's very lightweight IDE which you can install for your operating system, Windows, a Mac, whatever you are using. Okay, but now see, after applying some styling to H1, if we apply same styling to all elements, then our HTML will be not readable. It's not looking good. So this is inline styling method which we use only when it's only for one tag. But if the second method is style in head, style type equal to text.css style cos styling in head section. Now here there are three ways: tag style, any HTML tag like body, h1, h2, h3, h4, h5, h6, ul, inside ul, you can apply styling to them. Like for h2 you can say I want to color it blue, want to background orange, padding 15 pixel, and that's it. See, now you repeat any number of h2, 1 2 3 4 5. Every h2 will have same will have this style. Say from one styling block you are giving styling everywhere. But if like you gave styling at inline, if you repeat h1, that will not get that styling unless you give it here. This is my second h1. See, did not get that styling. Alright, now let's give if you want to give if you now for ul is a tag. Here here you wanna disable this bullet, style list style none, that's gone. Now it have margin left, auto margin left. HTML you will have auto margin left. If you want to keep that, keep it. Otherwise, see, it have margin top, bottom and left. If you don't want it, don't need it, you can skip it. You can also do apply CSS here, like margin 0 pixel, padding 0 pixel, so it's touching the border of screen now. Okay, and then you have to save it here. If you want to give some padding to you, this will apply to leave which is inside UL, not OL. Margin 13 pixel. This will apply margin top, bottom, left, right. Margin 15 pixel, top, bottom, left, right. See, this Lee have top, bottom, left, right, top, bottom, left, right. Every Lee inside a UL, no matter how many UL are there, every UL and Lee have styling like that. This is the difference between inline and styling by tags. This is styling by tags, and if you use inline styling, see, that applied only where you applied it, that did not apply to any other tags. So h1 which have inline styling, that is styled like this, and h1 which do not have inline style, that is looking like simple HTML tags. Okay, the third way to apply CSS. Now let's make some divs. Div is actually a block, which you can say is a brick div, and inside you make 4 divs: div, class, box. How to use class I will tell you just in a minute. Box 1, 2, 3 and 4. Class, box, wrapper. Let's use that box wrapper. So there is not visible, there's nothing inside, so it's not visible. With CSS we will give it height, and we will give it, see, it's nothing here. With CSS now we will give it height, we will give it color, so it's visible, but I will not give its styling here because I am going to tell you how to use a file style link relation style sheet type is equal to text or CSS of, and the file name source is equal to style.css. A source or reference, I'm not I don't remember, but let's see. Reference media for screen. Name of your style sheet file style.css. This file does not exist yet, I am going to create it. Relation style sheet, type text or CSS, and the media is screen. There are more medias like print, like TV and many, but right now we are doing it for screen, so ignore other media types. Now let's create style.css. If you load your browser now, it will tell you that there is a missing file and does not exist. See this message, there is no message yet. This file does not exist, so let's create it. go here, file, new, comment my style sheet, my style sheet, save it as style.css, style.css, css. Now to make sure it's working, body, background, color, gray. If see that apply to whole body, light gray, dark pink, pink is a lighter color. Okay, so here we created 4 divs. Now there are four ways to apply CSS. One is tag, by tag, by tag name like body, h1, h2, h3 like h1, h2, h3, h4, h4, h5, and any HTML tag name like body, ul, li, ol, table, whatever. There are so many tags. You can apply CSS by tag name. The second way is by class name, by class name. So this is what we are going to do now, because as I have already given you example of tag names here, how you apply CSS to tags. So now by class name, this is class name box wrapper. This is actually a box contains okay, this is the wrapper. First let's give some. So the class is equal to box dash wrapper. To give the CSS of a class, use dot, then class name, then background color, whatever, let's see, orange, but it will not be visible because the box wrapper have nothing inside. Everything, divs have no height, no margin, nothing by default, so there is nothing. Now let's give it height. We can say height should be 400 pixel, width should be 400 pixel. Let's make it 800 so it's more visible. Then now it's visible. Let's move it to center by giving it margin auto. To align any div with a specific width, you can use margin auto to align it in center. Now there are 4 boxes inside. Box dash wrapper, inside box. Let's give them width. Each box there are 400 pixel each box. Height 400 pixel. A background color purple. Okay, these are 4 boxes we have made, and let's give them color, different colors. Let's make classes of the other colors like color bg purple, bg blue, background color blue, bg red, background color red. So our box wrapper background color is purple, bg blue. Let's apply it bg blue space. This means it's now using 2 classes. There is no red and red. There is no limit to use class. You can use any number of classes by just using space. See, bg dash for red, bg dash blue. Actually its priority is high because it's saying box wrapper dash dot box. Let's keep it only for box, so both priority is same. Otherwise we have to use box per like this. Mm, this will be confusing for you in start. So let's just use important so it can override. Okay, without important this will not work. Why? You can see that bg blue is not applying. What is applying? Box dash wrapper box, because it's also a box class. Box class because that is using two classes to identify the box. Its priority is higher than this only class. That's why we will use important with it, so it can override priority. Okay, blue red blue red, its background is purple. Now let's float the box. Float left, boxes are floating. Let's give it inline style is equal to background color. Mm, let's use beach. Important. See, this is beige color and this blue. Let's use it. Style is equal to background yellow. Let's make it important. Background color yellow. Okay, so it's floating. 400 by 400 books, 400 by 400, 400 by 400. Let's write something inside. I am the BG blue box. I am the BG red box. I am BG blue, but inline style changing me to yellow. I am BG red, but inline style changing me to beige. See, there is text inside now. Let's style them. For box, text align center, padding 30 pixel. When we gave it padding inside, that is increasing the width of box. 400 pixel is not, and 400 pixel height. Then we will use calculation. What will we do in calculation? 400 pixel calc 400 pixel minus first box is using 30 pixel left, 30 pixel right, 60 pixel. Then second box is using okay, 60 pixel minus. For each box minus 60 pixel. Same for the height, because the it's no more than 400 pixel. With its padding, see the padding inside. 460 is height. 460 is height. So make it 400, we have to minus 460 pixel from height as well. Now see the padding is applying inside. You can see here. Maybe here better view. The padding is applying inside, but is minusing from 400 the 60 pixel. Here you can see here, and that's why it's again 400. So to see the margin 30 pixel So margin is from top, from outside. Margin is outside. Let's see in yellow one. Margin is outside, padding is inside. This is the difference between margin and padding. Now the 60 pixel margin, the height is increasing by 60 pixel of each box. That's why it's not setting in that orange box. To set it properly inside, we have to increase its width by 120 pixel, because each two boxes each by 60 pixel is increasing. There is increasing the width 60 here, 30 here, 30 here, 60, 30 here, 30 here, 60, 120, 30 under yellow, 30 above yellow, 60 pixel, 30 under blue, 30 above blue is equal to 120. So we will increase the height by 120 of orange box, and the similarly 30 here, right to blue, 30 here, left to red, 30 here, right to red, 30 here, left to blue, similarly to these boxes. So we increased we will increase 920 120 pixel to each box. So now see, these boxes are setting here properly. So font size, let's make it 26 pixel. Color is okay for now. That's it. I think that's it. Video is increasing. More styling. There are this is good for today. So I'll see you later.